Born in 1993 into a wealthy family, IU at first had a happy early childhood. However, from the 5th grade of the elementary school, the family was completely ruined by the debt guarantee of her mother. From then on, her parents were constantly busy paying these debts off, and eventually she grew up with her grandmother far from her parents. In the house, which was teemed with cockroaches, there was nothing to eat except potatoes, and she always had to walk to school because she had no money for the bus. And due to various circumstances, IU and her younger brother stayed in a relative's house for a while. One day, one relative came home drunken, saw the sleeping IU and her brother and said, "Are they still not gone? Thus she really thinks she can be a singer?" But IU didn't sleep at all, listened to everything he said. And this experience made her promise to be successful at all costs. After she was successful as a singer, she said about this time, "Nothing seems to be as difficult as poverty. At that time I felt that poverty also separates me from my loved ones, even tears families apart." And these difficult experiences at such a young age turned her into an adult too soon. Her dream of becoming a singer resulted from an experience in middle school. When she was in middle school, she sang at the opening of the sports competition. Being there on that stage, she felt happiness instead of being nervous and decided to become a singer. So she went to more than 20 auditions including JYP to become a singer, but all of this failed. Among the numerous auditions, the most popular video is the JYP audition video, which Park Jin-young still considers as a heartbreaking video. In fact, Park Jin-young said, "It's a shame that we didn't discover IU earlier. I really want to find out who dropped IU." And after failing dozens of auditions including JYP, she eventually became a trainee at Loan Entertainment. But the joy about her debut was short, because she did fall for scammers at this point. She was tempted by scammers. They said, "If you pay, you can appear on TV, I will organize your debut." And she was cheated out of thousands of dollars. This situation about the lost money affected her particularly more, because her grandmother earned it by selling accessories on the street. After her grandmother found out that IU had been ripped off, IU's grandmother calmed her down, gave her $50 and said to her, "Eat something delicious." In this way, IU's grandmother became the most meaningful and valuable person in her life. IU once described her grandmother like this, "If it weren't for my grandmother, so much in my life would have been different." After many hurdles and difficulties, she finally made her debut in 2008. And her real name Lee Ji-eun was so common that the agency decided to use the stage name IU. At that time, the Korean music industry was already dominated by idols, so she assumed that she too would make her debut as an idol. But since her voice is so outstanding and she is blessed with an amazing musical flair, the agency decided that it would be better to have her perform as a solo artist. That's why she made her debut as a solo artist rather than an idol. Finally, she had her debut in 2008, at the age of 16 with the song called Mia, which means lost child. The agency gave her a serious and sad song to highlight her musicality, but that plan failed miserably. Her songs didn't get much attention, and reporters didn't even know her name. There was even a news article like, "Rookie singer, Mia's song IU, not IU's new song Mia." Like this, people showed no interest on her. The agency recognized this problem, and immediately changed her concept to cuteness. She later caught the public eye with her song Boo, but her fear of failure remained. With worrying, "What if the agency doesn't bring me back on stage?" she decided that she would somehow survive, and no matter what she would accept all stage performances. She even performed at a racecourse at the time, but the audience was more interested in horses than they were in her, which was quite frustrating for her. However, she did not give up, and thanks to her endless efforts, IU was able to draw the public's attention with Marshmello and nagging on her. Finally in 2010, she released the song Good Day. And this song made her a top star in no time. In particular, her famous 3-stage high-pitched voice received a lot of attention. At that time, this song created the so-called AYU syndrome, and even got in the news, and she earned the title of National Younger Sister. However, a year later, she achieved again great results. When her second album, You and I was released in 2011, her songs were in all of the top 10 Korean music charts. At that time, IU dominated the Korean music industry, which was actually dominated by idol groups, and thus established herself as a talented musician. In Korea, popular idols are often cast in dramas in order to get more attention. In a situation where even actors who have been acting all their lives are criticized for their acting skills, the acting skills of idols are sure to receive more attention and criticism. However, from the point of view of the production team of a drama, casting idols is a good opportunity for the drama to attract more attention, regardless of the love from fans or criticism from haters. And thanks to her enormous popularity, IU started acting at an early age in her career, when she was only 19. Therefore, she made her debut as an actress in 2011 with the drama Dream High, in which the process of becoming an idol was portrayed. Since most of the actors in this drama were already idols at that time, there was no great controversy about the acting skills of IU. So with that drama, she made a successful debut as an actress. However, in 2012, the 20-year-old IU was heavily criticized nationwide because of a love scandal. This love scandal with Eun Hyuk from Super Junior aroused because of a photo that she mistakenly posted on Twitter at that time. And this photo did enormous harm to Eun Hyuk. Eun Hyuk, a member of the popular idol group Super Junior, suffered a lot for many years, such as considering leaving the group due to tremendous criticism, and even his fan cafe was closed. Of course, this incident was 100% her fault, and she also admitted that. And she temporarily stopped all activities after this incident. After that scandal, a multitude of malicious rumors kept popping up, but eventually IU overcame all of this, and released the new song Pink Shoes in 2013. In Pink Shoes, her image had also changed from her formerly girly image to a mature image. And so she was able to successfully move from 13th to first place in the music charts, with all 13 songs from her third album. She also resumed her activities as an actress, and even won the Rookie of the Year award of KBS in 2013 for the drama The Best Yi Soon-sun. She was loved so much for her singing and acting that she became the main model of Soju, which is reserved for only a few people with national awareness and popularity. In 2014, she modeled for an alcohol company Chamisul, and Chamisul had annual sales of 1 trillion Korean dollars, roughly US $8.5 billion. And as the interest grew on her, she also became an issue in the politic. The politician, Elisa, has announced a change in the law to ban alcoholic advertising for models under the age of 24. The purpose was to prevent people, who have a significant influence on adolescents, from promoting alcohol in order to protect adolescents from drinking alcohol. However, the bill was abolished because Koreans saw it as ridiculous to pass a law banning a 22-year-old IU, who is legally allowed to drink alcohol, from advertising alcohol. Since then, this law has been referred to as the IU law by the Korean people. While she continued to be successful in so many areas, she faced another brief crisis. In 2015, the fourth album, Chat Share, was released, which IU was producing for the first time herself. At this time, IU has been criticized by the public for using Lolita as a concept, which included the scenes with the crayons which she used as lipstick, and the album cover image of Zeze, the main character from My Sweet Orange Tree, and so on. As IU dealt with sensitive topics and talked about them a lot, this incident even surfaced on the news and became a major controversy in many ways. And in this situation, she officially apologized and said, "I am sorry for those who have been hurt by my lyrics." But also the songs of the fourth album 23 and Zeze topped almost all music charts, and once again proved that no one can deny her musical ability. Since then, she has continuously improved her acting skills by appearing in various dramas, such as The Producer and Moon Lovers. And in 2018, she started shooting her all-time drama, My Mr. In this drama, she played a terrifyingly dark character who is very cynical, which is a tough role even for a skilled actress, and yet she played that role perfectly. From then on, she was widely recognized for her acting skills, and was nominated for the Best Actress at the Baeksang Arts Award.
만나줘서 고마워. 내 할머니 돼줘서 고마워.
And with her remarkably increased acting skills, she established herself as an outstanding actress, after she was nominated for the second year in a row for the Best Actress at the Baeksang Arts Award, for the new drama Hotel del Luna. This was the moment when she grew another time. In Korea, the phrase "the life expectancy of idols is 7 years" is well known. This means the peak of popularity of an idol before it drops again. Due to the constant competition with new idols, the average popularity of an idol in Korea is around 5 years before it drops. However, since IU made her debut as a solo singer rather than an idol, her popularity has not diminished but continues to grow. If you listen to her interview, you can tell that she is a person who has really deep thoughts, and that comes from reading many books. And you can still often see her reading a book. This was initiated by her parents, since if she made a mistake as a child, her parents did let her read a book instead of punishing her. This is also the reason why she has a very good ability to express her thoughts in lyrics. So she sings well, writes good lyrics, and plays very well. However, there is something else about her that makes her more attractive. And that's her warm personality. At the fan meeting for the 10th anniversary, a high school student asked her as her wish to come to her school festival. And in 2019, the following year, she actually attended that high school graduation ceremony in person, even performed on it and gave to all graduates gifts worth $15,000. This showed once again that she values her fans very much. In addition, the IU team, which consists of around 37 people, is very well known. There are roughly 37 members of the IU team, including managers, coordinators, the dance team, and bodyguards who have worked with her for more than a decade. Even when it comes to the contract extensions with her agency, she is always the first to suggest an improvement in the working conditions for her IU team, such as an employment guarantee, salary increases. That means she not only takes good care of herself, but also of her people. She started donating since paying off all of her parents' debts 3 years after her debut. She is known to have donated more than $2 million to date, and was named the youngest hero in philanthropy in Asia in 2019 by Forbes. But there is one more crucial thing that shows how sincere her efforts are to truly help others. At the end of all YouTube videos on IU's YouTube channel, she shows photos and information about missing children. Like that, she uses her enormous influence more actively than anyone else for the public interest. And this campaign was not initiated by the Center for Missing Children, it came from IU herself because she just wanted to help. But even IU, who always looks bright and happy, has a dark shadow that follows her everywhere. She has been hearing for some time from senior singers and also from the public that they somehow feel a dark shadow on her. And she always said it's okay, but it wasn't at all. The hardships of her childhood had a huge impact on her entire life, resulting in low self-esteem. She also often said, referring to her popularity, "It won't last forever, and one day it will be gone. I'm an overrated singer." In addition, IU's self-composed song, "A Lost Puppy," was created in the imagination when she lost popularity. She has very low self-esteem and hates herself, and even had suffered from bulimia among other things. In an interview, she remembered the time and said, "I fell into an endless void when I began to no longer trust and dislike myself. I've been lethargic all day. I wasn't hungry, but I stuffed food to fill the void inside of me. I ate until I vomited, and even had to go to the hospital." Fortunately, however, she stated that she had since recovered well. Most people like her for her bright personality and cuteness. But there's another reason I like her. She suffered a lot, and openly showed the ups and downs in this process of overcoming her past and shadows, and people could see this process. She has never given up and is constantly trying to become a better person, and that is what makes today's IU. IU is a person who has shown that no person can be perfect, but everyone can improve. She improved her musicality, acting skills, even her personality until now. I hope she can continue to communicate well with her fans, and become IU who can be more active in various fields. As side information, IU has over 22 million Instagram followers, and receives so many comments and DMs that it is difficult to check. but nevertheless, sometimes she checks them. That's the time she wants to see, "You are pretty." So if you have the time, you may leave your comment saying you are pretty for her Instagram or YouTube. Who knows? Maybe your comment makes IU happy today.